In today's lesson, we're going to talk about triangles. There are plenty of different categories that triangles can fall under, but today we're going to focus on 6. So the first one we are going to talk about is an equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle is a triangle where all sides are equal to each other. So these little tick marks mean that they're equal, so they have the same lengths. Here's an example. So we'll say this length of the triangle is 5, and the length from here to here is 5, and the length of the base is 5 as well. And I'll do one more example. This time I'll label the points A, B, and C. So the length from A to B is 3, the length from B to C is 3, and the length from C to A is also 3, making the triangle equilateral because all the sides are equal to each other. The next triangle we're going to talk about is an isosceles triangle. With an isosceles triangle, instead of all 3 sides being equal to each other, 2 sides are equal to each other. So typically the base is going to be a different length. So here's an example. So we'll have this side, label them again A, B, C. The length from A to B is 3. Length from B to C is also 3, but then the length from C to A is 5, therefore making it isosceles. And another example, let's see, length from A to B is 1, B to C is 1, and A to C is 0.5. Okay, now the next triangle we're going to talk about that deals with sides is a scalene triangle. Now, where an equilateral was equal, all sides were equal. Isosceles, 2 sides were equal. A scalene, no sides are equal to each other. They're all different lengths. So here's our new triangle. Length from A to B is 3, B to C is 4, and A to C is 5. And another example, A to B is 2, B to C is 4, and A to C is 6. Alright, now that we talked about triangles with sides, we're going to move on to talk about the triangle's angles. So there are 3 different types of categories that the triangle can fall under regarding their angles. The first one is an acute triangle. With an acute triangle, the angle within the triangle is less than 90 degrees. So if I have a triangle here with this angle, say it's 38 degrees, it makes it acute because it's less than 90. Now the next angle would be an obtuse triangle. An obtuse triangle is when the angle in the triangle is greater than 90 degrees. So I'll draw my new triangle down here. Here's my angle, and it's going to be 100 degrees, therefore making it obtuse because the angle is larger than 90 degrees. Typically, an obtuse triangle is going to open wide, and an acute triangle is going to open small. The last type of triangle we have is a right triangle. So where acute we had less than 90, obtuse we had greater than 90, a right triangle, the angle is 90 degrees. So anytime the triangle has that little square box in the corner, it indicates that it is a 90-degree angle. So that's a dead giveaway. That box is a dead giveaway that this triangle is a right triangle. So now I'll go through and do a few examples. Alright, so this triangle we have one side is 3, next side is 3, and the base is 1, therefore making this an isosceles triangle. The next triangle I'll show, the sides are each 5, 5, and 5, therefore it's equilateral. And then I have an angle of 95 degrees, making the triangle obtuse, and a triangle that has the little square in the bottom, making it 90 degrees, is a right triangle. And the last two we have 6, 5, and 3. Sides are 6, 5, and 3, making it scalene. And then I have a triangle where the angle is 36 degrees, making it acute. So then we have all of our triangles.